Now, I know what some of you are thinking looking at today's deck list in the highlight. Jeff just needed a reason to write off this 1200 gold Kingpin variant on his taxes, and I'm not saying you're wrong, but I'm also not saying you can prove that you're right. Today's deck is a deck list that's going to put Kingpin through his paces, letting him blow up a variety of cards on turn 6. Let's take a look at how we're going to be pushing our opponent's cards around in the final moments of the game. Obvious Marvel Snap staple here, an arrow dragging the last card they play out on that final turn. You can rip that 6-drop across the board if you're expecting it, blowing it up. Most notably, Kingpin can even kill face down cards, so if you're going into that final turn against an opposing Doctor Doom even, you can arrow it into the Kingpin path if your opponent doesn't realize what's going on and blow it up. We also have Stegron here that can kick a card already in play into the Kingpin path to blow it up. We've got Juggernaut to kick everything out of a path into the Kingpin path and blow it up. And we've got Polaris here to drag things around as well. Now, because we're going to be moving a lot of cards around, we're also looking to leverage Kraven here as a stat stick that gets bigger every time our opponent's things or our own slide around the board. And we round out the details here with a couple of different Spider-Men. Miles Morales gets cheaper whenever anything moves on either side of the board. And Spider-Man proper here actually combos with Kingpin a little bit because frequently your opponent's going to play into that Kingpin path on turn 6, making you not be able to move their play there. But if we Spider-Man the Kingpin path on turn 5, our opponent won't be able to play there on turn 6, leaving them to the absolute mercy of our cards that we're bringing to the table. At any rate, I hope you enjoy the game highlights that I have for you today. They definitely put Kingpin through their paces, and they're a ton of fun. If you do enjoy what you see, snap that like button and enjoy the rest of today's video. This could be a Spider-Man. Oh, yeah, that's true, Mr. Salmonella. I missed putting their Angel into the super flow with Estrid M. Good shout. You know the reasoning behind Bishop not being ongoing? Yeah, because he's a triggered ability, not an ongoing ability. Because that was the wrong Spider-Man. I think the current metagame proves that Leech isn't necessary for balancing the game. That's probably a good take. I think I like that. Oh gosh, chat! In the fucking ground! Murder them! Oh yeah! That's the good stuff right there. Guys, gals, and non-binary pals, we got him. Ha! Got him! Victory. Stegron into Bar Sinister on the last turn should be a treat. What if I Kraven into Kingpin in the Danger Room? So my mama didn't raise no coward. She should have raised a coward, chat. She should have raised a coward. Everything went horribly wrong. Oof. Oof. Patriot? Gaming. I guess. Land should show the part card he pulls the animation. Yeah, that's a bug. So there's a comment from Second Dinner saying that the animation's supposed to be the same for both players. But it is currently not the case. Okay, then what is this? This could cost up to 3. Yikes! Well, there was room to break one of them. Wait, this works exactly how I want it to work, right? Oh! Oh, man. Holy crap. I thought we lost. And then I was like, wait a minute. The old fast forward on the Stegron Kingpin triggers. Now that's gaming right there. Or interesting interaction Marvel Stamp. Yeah, I really need to sit down and put together another one of those videos. I have a giant keep note full of interactions like that I could do a second one for, and I just haven't had time to actually sit and put it together. And editing content is really just something I don't enjoy, so it's hard for me to make myself do it. We'll take that. We'll take that. Ooh. Have you thought of hiring an editor before? So the problem is an editor doesn't actually really save me time. I don't spend a lot of time actually editing. Just like sitting there and having to like figure out how to make things condensed and tight in a way that translates well on YouTube is hard and time consuming. I think it's this, yeah, so we can go arrow into these two next turn. I'm trying to think of how they win this game, because they haven't blown up that much stuff, so even null's not that large. All right, well, one of their things is not long for this world. What was the other card, chat? We'll never know. We'll never know. It was probably Killmonger, right? It was probably Killmonger. Math is for nerds, not cool people like me. That's cheating. Order. Please have it on reveal. Please have it on reveal. Please have it on reveal. Got him. All right, what are we doing? What are we doing? I think it's Miles mid, stay ground left. Man, we batted them around like a ping pong ball. Welcome back. Oh yeah, for those of you that weren't here, we broke Quicksilver yesterday. So, if you missed that, watch for it on YouTube tomorrow. Oh my gosh, that's a Nebula in a Plunder Castle. That's a Nebula in a Plunder Castle, chat. Delicious. They're probably Galactus. I mean, this board is good for us if they're Galactus. Do we just pass? It might just be pass, honestly. You know you want to slap that Destroyer. I do kind of want to slap the Destroyer, right? You're not wrong. Ooh, are they Spectrum Destroyer, actually? That's what it looks like. This is gonna be big enough to beat the Destroyer. Yeah, I'm gonna smack the Destroyer. This is getting +6. Jug left? Really? They have priority. Yeah, if we get Professor X, I really don't have the means to play around Professor here. Anybody who wants Miles Morales nerfed is a completely unreasonable individual, in my opinion, that you should not give the time of day to having a discussion with. Like, Miles Morales is an incredibly fair card. I think you could maybe argue Stature could take one hit. Like Stature being a slightly more reasonable at -1 stat line is probably a fine take. Breaker, give me the news. I've got Nebula, so I don't need you. That's all. Snap the like button if you'd be so kind, and check back tomorrow for another deck highlight.